Again, I'm Eric Henry. I have lived in Alamance County for over 50 years, and I've had a business here in Alamance County for over 30 years. So I'm so honored to come out front and talk to you today. I was in the textile business, and in the mid-90s, our business was destroyed by NAFTA. But one thing I remember when I was a business owner, and the times got tough, we all made sacrifices to keep our doors open. We never lost our vision. I believe the current legislation has been focused on short-term cutting costs and balancing the budget, but they've lost the vision for North Carolina. I continue to hear the reason for their decisions to make our state more business-friendly. In my many travels and conversations with business leaders, the interest of our state is shock, but not interest. I understand the importance of balancing the budget, making payroll. But I also understand the importance of having a long-term view of where you want to go. And I believe we've lost that in Raleigh. I'm also working with the American Sustainable Business Council out of Washington, D.C. to form a new group that will be coming out this fall called North Carolina Business Council. And we want to give a voice to those businesses in North Carolina that have a different vision for where North Carolina needs to go. A vision where everyone benefits and sacrifices for a better North Carolina. For our state to move forward, we all have to participate and make those sacrifices. No one should be left behind. For me, it all started last year with Amendment 1, creating a constitutional amendment against gay marriage and creating a second-class citizens in North Carolina. Does that make our state more business-friendly? Then our legislators decided not to participate in the Medicaid extension, leaving thousands without health care. Those people don't go away. They just don't get health care and end up in our emergency rooms. Does that make our business more business-friendly? Does that make our state more business-friendly? Our legislators decided to turn their backs on years of work we've done to provide clean water, while falsely representing the values of the Jordan Lake rules. By delaying the Jordan Lake rules for 3 years, this will stall current efforts to reduce pollution and giving lakes upstream resources and allow new development upstream to build without stormwater practices. Does this make our state more business-friendly? Something that's very personal to me that I was involved with is the benefit corporation legislation. This is a legislation that will allow the formation of another corporation in North Carolina that will give us owners of companies greater latitude what to do with our profits. Okay. Okay, thank you. 2 years in a row, we've lost that legislation. This legislation has been passed in 20 other states. Basically, it's an option for businesses and net neutral for our state. And again, does this make our state more business-friendly? They went well beyond requiring voter ID, enacting one of the most repressive voter legislation in the country. Does this make our state more business-friendly? No. And lastly, and most shocking, because my wife has been in education for over 30 years, the cuts in education. Without continued investments in education, there's no future for North Carolina. And again, does this make our state more business-friendly? No. Together, we can build a better state. Thank you so much for coming out today. Thank you for your support. Let's take our state back.
Forward together. Now, we are here to engage people, not enrage people.